Hello YouTube, Grand Captain Speedy Dash here. In our last part, Trunks from the future comes to warn the Z-Fighters of the looming threat of the androids in just 3 years' time, as well as to give Goku medicine to allow him to survive a deadly virus that claimed him in the future. How will Infinite Senzus affect this upcoming conflict with the androids? Find out now! Nearly a year after Trunks showed up, Vegeta gets Bulma to make him a spaceship because he has the perfect idea of a punching bag to test his newly acquired power on. It doesn't take him long to locate his target, also finding that another ideal target is along with him, so he makes his way towards the planet where the two are currently residing. He quickly lands on the planet and after disembarking makes his way to Frieza and Cold. Frieza is a little surprised to see Vegeta still alive. "Ah, Vegeta, seems you are still alive after all. Well, thank you for saving me the effort of having to hunt you down." "You will soon regret that I came, Frieza." Frieza just laughs at this. "I am the one thing you fear most in the universe, a Super Saiyan." Vegeta transforms right into Super Saiyan Grade 2. The transformation alone completely shocks both Frieza and Cold. "Big Bang Attack!" Vegeta yells as he sends a ki blast towards Frieza and Cold. As the dust settles after the explosion, there is nothing left of either Frieza or Cold. "To think, at one point I actually feared you, but now you couldn't even survive my greeting!" Vegeta yells over the crater before heading back to his spaceship to return to Earth. Meanwhile, thanks to Piccolo, Gohan is actually able to transform into a Super Saiyan before Goku. This is because Piccolo understands Gohan better than Goku does. The voice from Future Trunks was also very helpful for Piccolo getting Gohan to transform into a Super Saiyan, and with Gohan having experienced how to go Super Saiyan, they are able to get Goku to go Super Saiyan fairly quickly. The only other notable difference that happens in the time skip between Trunks' arrival and the android's attack is that Bulma is able to synthesize more of the medicine, meaning Goku has a lot more of a supply of the medicine than he does in the original. Also, Chi-Chi, Gohan, and even Piccolo convince Goku to take the medicine daily and make sure he takes a dose before heading off to confront the androids. The androids are a bit tougher than usual, but not by much, because Dr. Gero still foolishly stops watching after the battle with Vegeta. Now we skip a little ahead to where Goku is about to fight 19. Though, on the way to the battleground, Goku actually takes another dose of the medicine because he can tell that the heart virus is starting to strike. Goku, not knowing how much longer he will actually be able to fight, goes all out right from the beginning, trying to defeat 19 before there's any chance he is incapacitated. Using his full power, he's able to quickly take down 19 without 19 ever having a chance to absorb his energy, but it is a double-edged sword as the virus quickly incapacitates him from his raw power output. Before some people start angrily commenting about how I'm treating the virus, I'm gonna actually clarify a few things. Firstly, the source of the virus is never stated. The two biggest theories is that it comes from Yardrat or from how Goku lived as a kid. But ultimately they are just theories, and we don't know which, if either, is correct. Secondly, when Trunks gives Goku the medicine, he says to take it when symptoms appear, which leads me to believe that it's treatment, not a cure. Basically, it is to mitigate the symptoms, not protect Goku from the virus itself. Which, in this situation, Goku is going at full force, pushing his body, which in return causes the virus to flare up. I will admit that I do not have much in the way of medical knowledge, but I think my theory is still rather plausible, to say the least. Though ultimately, I don't know if Akira Toriyama put too much thought into the virus, or just used it as a clever plot point to temporarily remove Goku from the fight to have the others shine. Feel free to comment your point of view on the topic, but please do try and keep any debate civil. 20 thinking that Goku pushed himself beyond his limits to beat 19 saw this as a chance to absorb Goku's energy to be able to fight the rest of the Z Fighters himself. However, while 20 is starting towards Goku to try and absorb his energy, Piccolo knocks him away. Meanwhile, Gohan gives Goku more medicine, hoping that Goku will make a speedy recovery. Yamcha makes his way to Goku and suggests that he could take Goku home where he would be able to rest safely. But before leaving, Yamcha yells to Piccolo to watch out as 20 was able to absorb his energy earlier. Piccolo fights Android 20 very carefully, making sure not to leave any opportunities for 20 to attempt a counterattack. Android 20, realizing he can't win in a straight fight, shoots the ground, creating a smoke screen which he uses as a way to escape. Though shortly after leaving the smoke screen, he is launched into the ground. As he looks up, it's Vegeta standing a short distance away from him. Vegeta, who had been watching from a distance and hearing everything, is ready to end 20 since he is disappointed that the androids weren't even a challenge to begin with. Number 20 tries to grab Vegeta to absorb his energy, but Vegeta, noticing the circles on his hands, decides to go Super Saiyan and tear off both of 20's hands. I'm guessing these things on your hands is how you absorb energy, am I right? 20 starts backing away slowly in fear. That answers my question. This wasn't even worth the effort. He then puts his hand forward and obliterates Android 20. This is where I'll end the part for now. So what do you guys think of the story so far? And what changes do you predict will come about as it continues? If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel, as those will help motivate me to continue making the what ifs. As always, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are.